Some companies rake in as much as $82 billion in revenue, while others have hit the $2 trillion market evaluation. All these and many more are what qualify companies as the richest in the world. From the fast-growing tech industry to the fashion industry, there are lots of companies that are striving to be at the top. But as we take a look at these companies, let's see if the tech industry that is making everybody crazy is profitable enough to have multiple entries on the list. LVMH. I am starting this list off with LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, commonly known as LVMH, with a market value of $486.6 billion. This organization's present chairman is currently the richest man in the world. Bernard Arnault was crowned the richest man by Forbes in 2023. The company is a French multinational holding company that specializes in the production of luxury goods. The company was born from a merger between Louis Vuitton and Moet Hennessy. From its revenue of $21.7 billion in 2013 to $86 billion in 2022, the climb to the top has been a fruitful one. Talk about growth. LVMH is massive. It is evident by the 75 prestigious brands it manages through its control of about 60 subsidiaries. These include popular names like Tiffany & Company, Christian Dior, Fendi, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, etc., and the list goes on and on. Under 6 branches, the fashion group, wines and spirits, perfumes and cosmetics, watches and jewelry, selective distribution, and other activities, the subsidiaries are frequently run independently. The Chateau d'Yquem wine brand, which has its roots in 1593, is the LVMH brand with the longest history. Let's take a quick look at these sectors. The fashion and leather goods sector produces clothing, shoes, accessories, bags, and luggage under the brands Fendi, Emilio Pucci, Christian Dior, Birkenstock, and many others. Sparkling wines and champagne of the highest caliber are produced and sold by the wines and spirits segment. It also sells white liquor and vodka, and its brands include Hennessy, Krug, Mercier, and Moet & Chandon. The industry group that deals with the production and distribution of cosmetics, fragrances, and skincare products includes brands like Sephora and Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. Luxury brands like Bulgari and Hublot are under the watches and jewelry branch. There is also the selective retailing segment, whose purpose is to support a setting that is consistent with the status and image of luxury brands. The media division is a component of the other activities and elimination segment. It produces magazines and newspapers, runs financial and business websites, and owns radio stations. Each of these 6 branches has brands that are giants in the industry. The revenue and all other financial metrics of these brands have contributed to LVMH being one of the most valuable companies in the world. According to Forbes, the company ranks number 216 on the 2023 list of America's best large employers and number 37 on the 2022 list of the world's top female-friendly companies. Meta Platforms, Inc. A market cap of $564.91 billion definitely guarantees Meta Platforms a spot on the list. The company, which was formerly known as Facebook, is the first of the big 5 American information technology companies I will be talking about in this video. Alongside 4 others, I call them the Fantastic Five, just in case you hear me say Fantastic Five subsequently. If this entry is coming in now, it only points out that among the Fantastic Five, Meta Platforms has the lowest market cap. 90% of Meta's products and services that we are familiar with are probably the social media platforms, which include Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, and Meta Quest. All these platforms are big enough to generate revenues on their own. At least 2.94 billion people use Facebook regularly. As of 2022, Instagram was the 4th largest social media platform globally, with 2.35 billion active users. With about 2 billion active monthly users, WhatsApp is the most widely used messaging service available, claims Statistica. This is a lot more than Facebook Messenger, 1.3 billion, which is the 2nd most popular app and also owned by the same company. Meta owns 4 of the top 6 social networks in the world: Facebook, WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram. Apart from all its social media platforms, the company has also acquired Oculus, Mapillary, Control Labs, Customer, and has a 9.99% stake in Geopath. platforms. All these make Meta one of the world's most valuable companies. The company is also among the 10 largest publicly traded corporations in the United States. With almost $86 billion in revenue, Facebook was ranked number 34 on the 2020 Fortune 500 list of the biggest American corporations, which was primarily from advertising. According to reports, the company made $20.21 in advertising revenue for each user. However, one of the Big Five's plans has apparently not gone as planned, as a report claimed that the company has lost a staggering $500 billion since its rebranding. It is suggested that this is likely due to new privacy restrictions put in place by businesses like Apple and Google, which prevent Meta from collecting user data. As ranked by Forbes, the company is number 356 in the list of America's best large employers and also ranks number 124 in the world's top female-friendly companies. Tesla. With a market value of $577.53 billion, Tesla is the next entry. Tesla is a multinational American automotive and renewable energy corporation that develops and produces electric vehicles, including automobiles and trucks, battery energy storage systems for use at home and on the grid, solar panels and solar roof tiles, as well as other goods and services. Yep, the company makes those electric cars that we all dream of having. Tesla is one of the youngest companies on this list, having been founded in 2003. Despite its age, the automotive company is making waves in the market. For starters, Tesla is one of the most valuable businesses in the world, and as it stands, it is the most valuable automaker in the world. Apart from designing these high-end cars, the company also sells plug-ins, which contribute to its own revenue. In 2021, Tesla was ranked as the world's best-selling plug-in and battery electric passenger car manufacturer, with a market share of 14% of the plug-in segment and 21% of the battery electric segment sales. In that same year, Tesla became the 6th corporation in American history to have a market valuation of $1 trillion, joining the likes of Apple and Microsoft. At the end of 2021, Tesla's global sales since 2012 will total 2.3 million units. The company produced its 1 millionth electric car in 2020, becoming the first auto manufacturer to achieve such a milestone. As if that were not enough, in the third quarter of 2021, Tesla sold its 2 millionth electric car, becoming the first automaker to achieve such a milestone. These milestones are so insane. Do you know how crazy it sounds that a company that has been in the industry for just 19 years has managed to sell more than 2 million cars? And these aren't just your regular cars, they are high-maintenance cars. Thumbs up to the team. Apart from the main company, they also have these two companies, Tesla Energy Operations and Tesla Automation, as additional subsidiaries of the corporation. The clean energy division of Tesla Inc., Tesla Energy Operations, develops, produces, sells, and installs photovoltaic solar energy generation systems, battery energy storage products, as well as other related products and services for residential, commercial, and industrial customers, while Tesla Automation is a German engineering automation company with headquarters in Prüm, in the state of Rhineland-Palatinate. In addition to having service offices in Chandler, Arizona and Shanghai, China, the company also runs a development center in Nitrobling, Bavaria. According to Forbes Global 2000, Tesla was ranked the 151st company in the world, having measured its sales, revenue, market value, and other important factors. The company ranks as number 91 in the best brands for social impact and number 206 in America's best large employers, all according to Forbes in 2023. NVIDIA Corporation. The next entry is NVIDIA Corporation, with a market value of $683.37 billion. The American technology company is a dominant supplier of artificial intelligence hardware and software. NVIDIA creates and markets graphics processing units, GPUs, for professional use, cryptocurrency mining, and gaming, as well as chip systems for use in machines like robots and vehicles. Let me explain what GPUs mean in simple terms. It refers to a specialized electronic circuit made to process and render images, videos, and animations quickly. To put it another way, a GPU is a type of computer chip created especially to process complex visual data and is in charge of creating the images you see on your computer, phone, or other electronic devices. Gaming, virtual reality, video editing, scientific simulations, and other applications use GPUs. Looking at what the company does and the million needs for GPUs, I am sure it makes sense now that they are on the list. list. The company has two main business segments, which are graphics and computing and networking. NVIDIA made close to $27 billion in revenue this year, of which $11 billion came from graphics and $15 billion from computing and networking. The computing segment has grown to become the main driver of the company's growth, all thanks to the blowing up of AI. The graphics segment includes the GeForce series for gaming and PCs. Additionally, it contains Grid software for cloud-based visual and virtual computing, while the computing and networking segment includes NVIDIA's data center platforms, high-performance computing, and accelerated computing systems. Additionally, it contains networking and interconnected solutions, automotive AI cockpits, agreements for the development of autonomous vehicle solutions, cryptocurrency mining processors, and Jetson for embedded robotics and other platforms. NVIDIA announced on January 24, 2022, that Meta Platforms would use its technology to create an AI research supercluster. The largest customer installation of NVIDIA's NVIDIA DGX A100 systems is anticipated to be this AI supercomputer. The DGX A100 system from NVIDIA offers complete AI solutions for applications in analytics, training, and inference. With the AI buzz all over the place, this looks like a massive deal for both companies. The company also has subsidiaries, which are NVIDIA Advanced Rendering Center, Mellanox Technologies, and Cumulus Networks. And finally, in 2022, Forbes ranked the company 224th on its list of the world's best employers and 97th on its list of the best employers for veterans. Berkshire Hathaway. The next company on the list is Berkshire Hathaway, with a market value of $706.15 billion. The American multinational conglomerate holding company, which was once a textile company, now owns or holds controlling interests in dozens of big companies, including Heinz, Benjamin Moore, Geico, and more. In addition to being the top-ranked company in the Forbes Global 2000, which considers market value, sales, revenue, and other fundamental data, Berkshire is the 7th largest component of the S&P 500 index. The company has ventures in the manufacturing, retail, energy generation and distribution, insurance, rail, and transportation industries. It makes sense that the company is one of the biggest American-owned private employers in the country, given its extensive business portfolio. Although manufacturing produces the most earnings before taxes out of all of its businesses, insurance generates the most revenue. Now, let's quickly review each of its businesses. The first is its insurance business, which primarily operates in the United States and offers insurance and reinsurance of property and casualty risks. Over time, it expanded its services to include property and casualty reinsurers with international bases, life, accident, and health reinsurers, and both. To strengthen its position, it has acquired businesses like Geico, Genre, NRG, and a few others. Second, there are Berkshire's manufacturing companies, which are divided into three groups: consumer, building, and industrial products. Thirdly, Berkshire Hathaway Energy, a multinational energy corporation with affiliates that produce, distribute, and conduct real estate brokerage businesses. Fourth is McLane Company, a wholesale distributor that works with a variety of companies, including pharmacies, discount stores, convenience stores, and more. Distribution of groceries, distribution of food service, and distribution of beverages are its three divisions. In addition to media companies and logistics companies, the service businesses also include distribution of grocery and food services, professional aviation training, fractional ownership of aircraft, and distribution of electronic components. In the retail sector, there are companies that sell consumer goods, in addition to furniture for the home and automobiles. Additionally, Berkshire Hathaway has a sizable portfolio of derivatives and equity securities. The top equity holdings of the business include American Express Company, Bank of America Corporation, and Apple Incorporated. Last but not least, Berkshire's Freight Rail Transportation Company, which runs one of North America's biggest systems. Along with shipping consumer, industrial, and agricultural goods, BNSF Railway also transports coal. All these businesses explain why Berkshire Hathaway ranked highest in the Forbes Global 2000 2022 edition. In essence, it's like having a company with over 5 smaller companies inside of it. This business would have created a 6th spot in the Big Five if the others weren't all tech firms. We might just create one for it. Amazon. With a market value of $1.05 trillion, Amazon is the next on the list. The company that started in Jeff Bezos' garage in 1994 has now become a multinational technology company. Online advertising, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence are the company's main areas of focus. From window shopping visitors to actual buyers, the e-commerce platform is the 14th most visited website in the world. And I can tell you that I contribute massively to that. And that's because the platform sells many product lines, and that includes media, baby products, consumer electronics, beauty products, health and personal care products, industrial and scientific supplies, kitchen items, jewelry, musical instruments, sporting goods, tools, automotive items, toys and games, farm supplies, and consulting services. Whew. Yep, they got it all. The list goes on and on. Besides serving as the go-to place for shopping necessities, there are many products and services offered by Amazon, including its virtual assistant Alexa, music and video streaming services, Amazon Music and Prime Video, the Amazon App Store for Android apps, and its Kindle line of e-readers and tablets. You can also buy and listen to audiobooks on Audible. In 2022, for its hardware products, the business introduced Astro, a home robot that can easily be controlled remotely when no one is home to check on family members, pets, or the security of the house. If it notices anything unusual, it will alert the owners. In essence, it is a CCTV that notifies its owner of unusual changes. The company boasts of owning over 40 subsidiaries, in addition to all of their goods and services, including Audible, Diapers.com, Goodreads, IMDb, Kiva Systems, now Amazon Robotics, ShopBop, Teach Street, Twitch, Zappos, and Zoox. Just about every one of the subsidiaries is in a different industry. Amazon has also been in partnership with top brands like Nike, IKEA, and Birkenstock for the sale of their products, but they all opted out due to frustration with business practices and counterfeit goods. This practice didn't stop Apple. In a bid to continue their partnership, both parties reached a consensus that allows only Apple-authorized resellers to sell Apple products on Amazon. Effective January 4, 2019, Amazon is considered one of the most valuable brands in the world, and it is also one of the big 5 American technology companies. Lastly, on Amazon, the company ranks number 31 in customer experience, according to Forbes. Alphabet. Having a market value of $1.36 trillion is high enough to give Alphabet an entry on the list. When you hear Alphabet, you may not be familiar with it, but it is one of the biggest companies, as it is the parent company of Google. Yep, Google is popular enough for you to understand how big this company is. Although they resigned from their executive positions in 2019, the company was founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Alphabet is an American multinational technology conglomerate holding company that is also one of the Fantastic Five of American information technology that is expected from the world's 3rd largest technology company by revenue. The business was established on October 2, 2015, through the reorganization of Google, and in the process, it became the parent company of Google and also some of Google's former subsidiaries. The tech company offers a wide range of products and platforms, including Search, Maps, Calendar, Ads, Gmail, Google Play, Android, Google Cloud, Chrome, and the platform you are viewing this on. Although the company is famously known for its platforms, it also offers hardware products such as Pixel phones, smartwatches, Google Nest products, and other related products. The company offers online advertising services through its AdSense, Internet, TV, licensing, and research and development services. Each of these platforms and products is massive, and they bring in heavy revenue to Alphabet. In 2017, 86% of Alphabet's revenue came from performance advertising through user clicks using AdSense and Google Ads and brand advertising. In addition to its platforms and hardware, Alphabet also makes investments in other companies. United Masters, a music startup founded by Steve Stout, received a $71 million Series A funding round from Alphabet Incorporated, Andreessen Horowitz, and 20th Century Fox in November 2017. Alphabet has also invested in more established businesses, including both privately held businesses like Medium and publicly traded firms like Uber. After years of being relevant, Alphabet finally joined the exclusive club of companies with a market value of $1 trillion in 2020, becoming the 4th U.S. company to do so. Recently, it was reported that Samsung, one of the biggest phone brands in the world, is considering going with Bing and ditching Google. This decision, which wasn't even made yet, cost Google $55 billion in market value. As of 2020, 2022, it ranked number 4 in Forbes' World's Best Employers. Saudi Aramco. Saudi Arabia's national petroleum and natural gas company, Saudi Aramco, is ranked next on the list, with a market value of $2.05 trillion. The government-owned company operates the world's largest single hydrocarbon network, the Master Gas System. As of 2020, it is the largest oil-producing company in the world and has the world's second-largest proven crude oil reserves at more than 270 billion barrels, which equals 43 billion cubic meters. Also, it has the largest daily oil production of all oil-producing companies. Saudi Aramco was ranked as the third largest public corporation in the world in 2022 by Forbes Global 2000, which uses sales, income, assets, and market value to rank companies. Their position in the ranking is not surprising, since the three major international energy markets, Asia, Europe, and North America, are now part of Saudi Aramco's global expansion. Also, to further expand, Aramco agreed to pay $1.24 billion in April 2019 to purchase a 13% share in South Korean oil refiner Hyundai Oil Bank. In addition to that, Aramco also secured a contract to deliver Arabian crude oil to PKN Orlen, the largest oil refinery in Poland, on April 11, 2019. All these deals are part of the reason the company is one of the largest companies in the world by revenue, and this sure isn't a big deal for a company that has repeatedly achieved the largest annual profits in global corporate history. I mean, just last year, the company surpassed Apple Incorporated and became the largest and most valuable company in the world by market cap. And they are on track to beat their counterparts' profit records for this. As it stands, the Saudi Arabian oil company has recorded profits of $161 billion following their announcement in March 2023. Although the price of gasoline soaring after the coronavirus pandemic might have been a contributing factor, these figures eclipse the numbers posted by ExxonMobil and Shell, which reported $55.7 and $39.9 billion in profit respectively. And it's also the company's highest annual profits as a listed company. Aramco also declared a fourth-quarter dividend of $19.5 billion to be paid in the first quarter of 2023. With its operations spanning the globe and including exploration, production, refining, chemicals, distribution, and marketing, all these activities and much more are what make Aramco a top contender in the oil and gas industry and also a top player among the world's largest companies. Microsoft. So close to the top. With a market cap of $2.15 trillion, Microsoft is next on the list. The company is popularly known for its software products, some of which are the Windows line of operating systems, the Microsoft Office suite, and the Internet Explorer and Edge web browsers. For its hardware products, Microsoft is best known for the Xbox video game consoles and the Surface lineup of touchscreen personal computers. These products are enough to place them at number 14 in the 2022 Fortune 500 rankings of the largest United States corporations by total revenue. Not only that, the American tech company was the world's largest software maker by revenue as of 2022. With its operating system review, its updated specs are bound to keep people hooked. Apart from the wares listed above, the Microsoft Surface series has been my personal favorite from Microsoft in recent times. I probably still have it in my cart. With its sleek and multifunction design, it is set to take the world by storm. Like, if you need it to be a laptop, check. If you need it to be a tablet, check. It is just so… and I haven't even talked about the touchscreen features. The laptop is designed to set examples for manufacturers of other Windows-compatible products. Apart from all this, it turns out they are fans of little collaborations here and there. For instance, the company recently announced a deal with OpenAI. You know that AI, ChatGPT, that's got everyone talking? The one where you can basically ask anything and receive a guaranteed response? Yes, the developers of that. The deal is said to be a new, multi-year, multi-billion-dollar investment deal with ChatGPT developer OpenAI. They aren't little collaborations like I said earlier, but massive ones with many billions of dollars churned into them. Over the years, Microsoft has sponsored a variety of sports. From 2017 to 2020, Microsoft played a significant role in supporting the Toyota Gazoo Racing WRT. From 2016 to 2020, Microsoft also supported the Renault F1 team as a sponsor. The business also has a track record of some some charitable deeds. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, Microsoft President Brad Smith declared that Seattle had received an initial shipment of supplies, including 15,000 protective goggles, infrared thermometers, medical caps, and protective suits, with more aid on the way. Microsoft is also one of the Fantastic Five of American information technology companies. For a company that was founded in 1975 and has always been relevant, it is expected. Apple. Last on the list is Apple. With a market value of $2.61 trillion, it is the most valuable company in the world. Not only is it the most valuable company in the world, it is also the world's largest technology company by revenue, with $394.3 billion in 2022. The company is known for the innovative twist they use to develop phones and other devices, and they are really good at it. I mean, their phones have most of us in a chokehold. The moment they tease about an upcoming phone, everybody just gets interested in it. The American company is also the fourth largest personal computer vendor by sales unit, and it is not even surprising because everyone wants a Mac or a MacBook. Some people for its function, some people because it is so sleek. And hell yeah, it is very sleek. It is also sought after for its ease of use. Its phones, as I said earlier, have a lot of people in a chokehold, and they definitely know what they are doing with the unveiling thing they do almost every year, where they showcase the new devices and their specifications. I kid you not. From the moment the prices are announced, people start to set money aside to get them, because with every one of their newly added specifications comes ease. They keep doing all they can to remain the world's largest technology company by revenue, making matters worse for your pockets. In March 2023, the company launched a buy now, pay later service called Apple Pay Later for its Apple Wallet users. They are taking no chances and trying their best to hold us down. Just recently, Apple Card users can choose to grow their daily cash rewards with a savings account from Goldman Sachs, which offers a high-yield APY of 4.15%. I, along with everyone else that is obsessed with iPhones, have contributed to making Apple the second largest mobile phone manufacturer in the world. Watch out, Samsung. Apple is coming for your spot. Yeah, their rival Samsung has the title of largest phone manufacturer in the world as of June 2022. This group is basically the head of the Fantastic Five of the American information technology companies, as it tops the list on market evaluation. Despite the slowing global economy and supply chain disruptions in China, which caused a decline in their revenue, the infotech company is still doing pretty well. With their 47 years of experience in the market, I'm pretty sure they can handle any economic situation. That's why they are where they are, at the top. And aside from their gadgets, the company also tries its best to do a little good for the community. The company announced a $100 million racial equity and justice initiative to help combat institutional racism worldwide. This, among others, has been done by our favorite phone company. And looking at these top 10 companies, yep, the tech industry had a pretty decent number of entries on this list. That's all for now. I bet you love this. There's more where this came from. Just click any of the cards on the screen to watch more videos. It's guaranteed to keep you entertained.